Welcome to today's What Will Move the Market show. I'm your host Prem. It's Thursday, October 30th, 2025, and here is everything you need to know as the markets open for today. US markets delivered a mixed performance on Wednesday as investors digested the Federal Reserve's latest policy decision and big tech earnings. The S&P 500 finished virtually flat at 6,890, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 0.2% to 47,632. The tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite outperformed, rising 0.5% to 23,958, hitting a fresh record high. The Federal Reserve cut interest rates by a quarter percentage point for the second time this year, bringing the federal funds rate to a range of 3.75 to 4%. However, market sentiment turned cautious after Fed Chair Jerome Powell warned that a December rate cut is far from guaranteed, citing the ongoing government shutdown that has created a data fog for policymakers. Two dissenting votes highlighted the division within the Fed, with one member pushing for a larger half-point cut, while another preferred no change at all. On the earnings front, Nvidia stole the spotlight, with shares surging over 5% as CEO Jensen Huang unveiled $500 billion in AI chip bookings and plans to build 7 supercomputers for the US government. The semiconductor giant is now on the cusp of becoming the world's first $5 trillion company. After the bell, big tech earnings showed mixed results. Alphabet jumped over 6% in after-hours trading after beating estimates on strong cloud and advertising revenue. Microsoft slipped around 3% despite solid results, as investors worried about rising AI infrastructure costs. Meta Platforms tumbled 8% after taking a $16 billion tax charge and raising expense guidance for 2026 due to aggressive AI investments. Overnight, Indian ADRs showed a mixed bag of performance. Reliance Industries led the gainers, climbing 1.39% to $58.20. ICICI Bank edged up 0.39% to $31.02, while HDFC Bank remained virtually flat, rising just 0.03% to $37.01. Infosys dipped marginally by 0.06% to $16.88. The steady performance of banking ADR signals continued confidence in India's financial sector, while the modest moves suggest investors are awaiting more domestic cues before taking aggressive positions. Asian markets opened with cautious optimism this morning. Japan's Nikkei 225 traded marginally lower by 0.08% at 51,266, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng slipped 0.33% to 26,346. Shanghai Composite bucked the trend, gaining 0.70% to 4,016, holding near its highest level since 2015. GIFT Nifty is currently trading at 26,134, up around 148 points, or 0.57% from Nifty's previous close, signaling a positive start for Indian markets this morning. This indicates the benchmark could open near 26,200 levels, building on yesterday's momentum, when Nifty closed at 26,053, gaining 0.45%. All eyes are on South Korea today, as President Donald Trump meets Chinese leader Xi Jinping in what could be the most significant bilateral talks of the year. The two leaders are expected to discuss a potential trade war truce after weeks of escalating tensions. Trump threatened 100% tariffs on Chinese goods earlier this month over China's rare earth export restrictions. Overnight reports suggest China may postpone rare earth limitations for a year and resume US soybean purchases as part of a substantial framework agreement. Trump also hinted at discussing Nvidia's Blackwell AI processors with Xi, a statement that sent Nvidia shares even higher. Any breakthrough in US-China trade relations could provide a major boost to global risk sentiment and Asian markets, including India. On the domestic front, foreign institutional investors sold 2,540 crores worth of equities on October 29, while domestic institutional investors bought 5,692 crores, continuing their strong support for the market. Month-to-date, FIIs have turned net buyers with inflows of 7,500 crores in October, while DIIs have pumped in an impressive 43,256 crores, providing strong underpinning to the rally. On the IPO front, 2 mainboard IPOs are active today. Orkla India, the maker of MTR Foods, continues its 3-day offer that opened yesterday, with a price band of 695 to 730 rupees per share. Studs Accessories opens its IPO today with a price band of 557 to 585 rupees, running through November 3rd. From a technical standpoint, Nifty 50 is positioned at a crucial juncture. Immediate resistance is seen at 26,106, followed by 26,150 and 26,270. A decisive break above 26,100 would confirm the continuation of the uptrend that began in early October. On the downside, key support levels are at 26,000, 25,930, and 25,812. In commodities, crude oil is trading around $60.25 per barrel, down marginally by 0.21%, as markets await clarity on US-China trade talks and their impact on global demand. Gold prices are hovering less than $4,000 and silver around $47.5. Looking at today's setup, traders should adopt a buy-on-dip strategy near support levels while maintaining disciplined stop losses. With GIFT Nifty indicating a positive opening and all three major indices trading above their key moving averages, the path of least resistance remains upward. However, stay alert to any developments from the Trump-Xi meeting in South Korea, as a breakthrough or breakdown in trade talks could trigger sharp intraday volatility. Focus on quality large caps in the metals, energy, and banking sectors that are showing relative strength. Bank Nifty could be the dark horse today, so watch for a breakout above 58,500, which would open the door for a test of 59,000. Keep your positions nimble and book profits at resistance levels, especially with markets trading near all-time highs. That's your complete market update for Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Stay tuned for the evening wrap, where we'll break down the day's action and bring you the key movers and shakers. Got questions or trade ideas? Send them our way and we'll cover them in our next show. Until then, trade smart, stay disciplined, and make today count.